Most people think AI will replace marketers, but that is not the real risk. I believe that the real risk is that AI will replace the wrong marketers first. And the industry is quietly moving towards the future much faster than anyone wants to admit. In this video, I'll break down exactly who is at risk, who is safe, and what you can do starting today to make sure you're on the winning side of AI. I'm speaking to you as a chief marketing officer with 22 years in marketing and someone who has watched three major shifts reshape this profession. I'm talking about search, social, and now artificial intelligence. And this one is the most disruptive, but also the most clarifying. Let's get into it. AI is not just coming, it's already embedded in almost every marketing workflow. According to a McKinsey 2024 Global AI Survey, marketing is the #1 business function where AI adoption has grown the fastest. And if you look at the 2024 HubSpot State of Marketing report, it found that 64% of marketers now use AI tools daily for writing, design, or analytics. Forrester also did a survey or a forecast this year which kind of states that AI automation will replace or reshape more than 4% of US marketing jobs by the year 2030. And these would be primarily in content production and performance optimization roles. I want you to pay attention to this nuance that AI is not replacing marketing, it's actually replacing marketers who behave like machines. These are the marketers who rely on templates or just copy competitors. These marketers are good at executing, but they do not think. So let's break all this down into who's most at risk, who becomes more valuable, and how to future-proof your career from this point forward. I believe that there are 4 specific types of marketers AI could replace. Let's discuss each one of these. The first category of marketer I call the template marketer, and this is essentially the kind of marketer who is all about following the best practices. These marketers do not analyze or question. They merely copy what worked for others. And as you know, AI excels exactly at that. I'm talking about pattern replication. 2024 report by Gartner actually showed that AI can now generate average performing content faster than humans and at a lower cost. If your value is producing variations of following playbooks or just optimizing for short-term clicks, AI will outperform you both on speed and volume. So what you can do? Become the marketer who tests, breaks patterns, and creates frameworks. Do not just follow templates. The second category of marketer I call the channel operator. And these are marketers who do not understand customers. They understand just platform mechanics. Think of marketers who might be great at just running ads or email or social or SEO. What do you think is the issue here? Platforms themselves are now powered by AI. Think of Meta Advantage Plus, Google PMax or Performance Max, TikTok Smart Creative, Klaviyo AI segments. These tools automate the mechanics better than human operators. Google even published internal benchmarks showing that the PMax campaigns can outperform manual campaign setup by 27% in conversions on average. If your value is being the button presser, that role is shrinking. I recommend you become the marketer who understands positioning, narrative, customer psychology, lifetime value, and creative strategy. These are the things that are not automatable yet. AI can produce content, but it cannot produce taste. I actually talked about this in one of my other videos. I'll drop a link here. Most AI companies like OpenAI, Meta, and DeepMind have acknowledged this in their published research. AI can model trends, not aesthetic judgment or cultural meaning. Marketers who rely on mediocre content will be replaced by AI-generated mediocre content. So what won't be replaced? I believe that taste, voice, storytelling, and insight, these remain purely human. I also believe that marketers who do not understand the business might be at risk. These are the marketers who have no clue about what's driving profit, what's the differentiation, what's the customer lifetime value, what segments matter most, and what is our moat. AI can produce artifacts, ads, emails, visuals, but it cannot replace strategic thinking rooted in the business model. I believe that surface level marketers would be at a greater risk, and the strategic marketers will grow in this era of AI. Who are the marketers who will become maybe 10 times more valuable because of artificial intelligence? If you are a wine lover, you know the importance of a wine taster. They guide patrons through a wine list and a master chef curates a menu. I believe in the marketing world, we have marketing taste makers too. These marketers taste or evaluate various trends and present the most refined, compelling, or unique options to their audience and guide them through their choices and establish a standard of quality. These are the marketers who define the brand voice, visual identity, emotion narrative, and cultural positioning. Remember what I talked about in my previous video? AI cannot create taste, it can only remix. So the tastemaker becomes a creative director for artificial intelligence. I love this breed of marketers. They understand the business model, competitive dynamics, customer segmentation, pricing, product, and distribution. AI can amplify their work, but it cannot replace their thinking. Just like in the coding world, we have full stack developers, I think in our marketing world, we have full stack problem solvers. These marketers ask the hard questions. What is the real barrier to growth? Where are we leaking value? Where is the untapped demand? Artificial intelligence gives these marketers superpowers. Storytellers are another of my favorite marketers. Remember, algorithms optimize distribution, but us marketers create meaning. So the storyteller marketer becomes the one who defines narrative that AI then scales. All right, we have talked about what kind of marketers are at risk and which ones are likely to flourish in the age of the AI. But I do not want to leave you with that. I will give you an actionable survival and dominance plan for this era of artificial intelligence. First, upgrade from being an executor to a strategist. Ask why more than how. Every marketer must become fluent in ICP, CAC, LTV, margins, category strategy, positioning frameworks, and behavioral psychology. Remember, artificial intelligence cannot do this yet. Develop a strong point of view. In an AI world, sameness becomes instant and differentiation is your superpower. Be the marketer who defines the trends, interprets culture, challenges assumptions. Taste is the new moat. Master AI as a creative partner, not like a replacement. As a marketer, you must learn to brief AI properly. Use AI to iterate, critique, and refine outputs. Use AI to amplify, not replace creativity. This becomes a leadership skill. And build fluency in data and business models. You do not need to be a data scientist, but you must understand attribution, incrementality, funnel bottlenecks, velocity, and revenue drivers. This puts you in the top 10% of marketers immediately. Do you know which skills remain 100% human? Taste, leadership, persuasion, brand storytelling, cross-functional influence, cultural insight, product intuition. I want you to understand this. AI cannot lead, it cannot persuade, it cannot align teams, and it definitely cannot build trust. We still own these aspects. AI will not replace marketers, but it will replace the wrong ones first. AI is not going to replace the creative or strategic marketers. It will not replace leaders or those who understand customers deeply. If you as a marketer have a strong taste, judgment, and narrative power, AI is not going to replace you. I believe that marketers who think like machines, produce average work, follow templates, ignore the business, or simply avoid learning new tools are at the biggest risk from AI. You are not in that group. You are here learning, evolving, leveling up. So the next era of marketing will not be AI-led, but it will be AI-augmented, human-directed, and taste-driven. And the marketers who win are the ones who combine human judgment, AI capability, and strategic thinking. If you want the actionable playbook, the tools I recommend are the breakdown of how to build an AI-augmented marketing team. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and to my exclusive newsletter. I'll drop the links in the description.